Orange Lacrosse waiting patiently for tonight's selection show special. Good evening, I'm Samir Kumar. Well, tonight is Alex Rodriguez's last game in pinstripes, but the 41-year-old would not commit to saying if this would be his last MLB game. And Joakim Noah agreed to a contract with the Knicks just over a week after they acquired Derrick Rose from the Chicago Bulls. And the USA women's water polo team is scrimmaging right behind me for their big matchup against Hungary tomorrow. And emotional to share, thank the Yankees, his family, and his fans for his great career. With last night's win, the Crunch took a 2-0 series lead and now prepare to visit Toronto early next week. And while 9 of 11 stars are back from last season, the 2 that did graduate accounted for more than half of Fordham's goals scored last season. A new coaching staff usually means a struggling program, and while LIU did not make the playoffs last year, they do have some all-conference talent and a roster that Coach McLaughlin is looking forward to take over. Carl Frampton said this is not his first trip to Brooklyn, but if he comes away victorious on July 30th and remains undefeated, this will probably be his most favorite. And this victory could not have come at a better time for the Yankees, as they now have some momentum heading into a 10-game road trip in 3 different cities heading into the All-Star break. Here at Yankee Stadium, Samir Kumar, News 12 The Bronx Sports. Well, the Syracuse Orange and Cornell Big Red are longtime rivals, but with Syracuse ranked #1 in the nation, Cornell is on a mission to take down the nation's #1 team. Let's get to the highlights. SU coming out of the tunnel looking to put on for their home fans, but Cornell had other plans, making the short trip from Ithaca, playing in front of nearly 3,000 fans. Cornell jumps out to the early lead. Jake McCullough winds up, and he knows what to do with that. He fires it top shelf as Cornell took an early 3-1 lead. But the Orange stormed back behind Jordan Evans. He goes behind the back of the cage, settles, shoots, and he scores. The Orange were on the comeback trail. And then it's Evans again, this time on the assist. Finds Nate Solomon, and he scores, somehow falling down. The Orange take back the lead. The Orange add to the lead. Stephen Rafis gets a step on his defender, and this is by far the goal of the game by the redshirt freshman. And the Orange take down the Big Red. 15-8 is the final score.
Teams get in the #1 spot each week, and they've all fallen. And I think that we try to focus on our own team and ourselves more than the #1 spot. We got bigger goals out of us than the #1 seed right now, and I think that's what really fueled us the entire week.
Cornell did jump out to an early 2-goal lead, but the Orange show why they're the best team in the nation by responding with an 11-1 run at one point to cement the victory against their local rival. Reporting here at the Carrier Dome, I'm Samir Kumar. The Solvay Bearcats were 1 win away from winning the state championship last year, but the Bearcats, looking to win it all this year, are already 1-0, looking to go 2-0 against Marcellus today. Let's head out to the ballpark. Star senior Jake Dipple enters his senior season. He's bound for Division I Wofford University in the fall. Nate Kosecki draws a walk with the bases loaded. Another Bearcat run crosses the plate. Dipple did not start on the mound today, but he made his presence known with his bat. Dipple lines a double into center field. 2 more Bearcats cross home plate. He may very well be the best high school baseball player in Central New York. Solvay remains unbeaten with today's 10-1 win over Marcellus.
Definitely just build off last Monday, and we had Josh on the mound. We were confident, and he came out and threw his thing. Definitely just working on all my pitches when I'm on the mound, but definitely just having confidence and having fun out there. It's my last year. I just want to have fun with it. Not forget about last year, but move on. Definitely got a new team this year. We got some guys, though. Mike plays first, hitting bombs. We got Josh on the mound today, did his thing. We got a lot of young guys, and definitely people are stepping up.
The Solvay Bearcats have no time to rest, as they'll be right back here in this dugout tomorrow afternoon, taking on APW for a 4:30 start. Reporting here in Solvay, I'm Samir Kumar. Linda Cohn, one of SUNY Oswego's most recognizable alumni, visited to talk about her life experiences in front of students, coaches, and former professors. The all-time leader in Sports Center's hosted is looking to become a life coach for the next generation, as she provided some insight on how students can follow in her footsteps.
Find your passion. Pick out 3 things that you really love to do, makes you laugh, makes you angry, brings out emotion to you.
Cohn was a goalie for the Oswego women's ice hockey team and has many fond memories of playing her games at Romney Fieldhouse right behind me. In 2006, Cohn was inducted into the Oswego State Athletics Hall of Fame.
To be acknowledged and recognized for that. And, it was great. I was very humbled, and several of my teammates showed up for that event as well. It was priceless.
But before the Long Island native played hockey at the collegiate level, she actually made the boys' ice hockey team during her senior year of high school.
Making the boys' hockey team in my senior year was incredible. Trying out and making it and saying those words to the coach, "I won't let you down." That was a tremendous moment in my life. Not just great, a tremendous moment in my life.
Following Cohen's visit to Oswego, the former Laker flew out to Chicago to speak on creativity at work in front of several young women at John Hancock High School. Reporting for WTOP 10 Sports, I'm Samir Kumar. Time for sports, I'm Samir Kumar. Brooklyn Royalty is back in the borough on Tuesday night as Joe Torre returned for his annual Safe at Home night at MCU Park. Torre back in charge of a ball club, managing one of the squads in the 3rd annual Celebrity Civil Servants Softball Challenge. Members of the FDNY and NYPD playing against celebrities, including former Mets Edgardo Alfonso and Lincoln High School alum Nelson Figueroa, plus former Knicks John Starks and John Walls. The event helping raise money for Torrey's Safe at Home Foundation, which seeks to end the cycle of domestic violence.
A good cause, so I enjoy it. We do a lot of things for charity with the baseball team, and the more we can do, the better. It means a lot. The FDNY does a lot of good things, so does NYPD, and to be out do things like this is even better.
4 games left in the career of Alex Rodriguez, not in the lineup, but signing autographs in Fenway Park. Good start for the Yankees. Brian McCann RBI single in the 3rd for a 2-0 lead, but the Red Sox hit Luis Severino hard. Rookie Andrew Benintendi hits one off the green monster. RBI double puts Boston ahead to stay. They win 5-3. Terry Collins and the Mets starting a crucial 9-game stretch against inferior teams. Down 2-1 in the 6th, but Neil Walker hits a huge home run. His 20th of the year, Mets take a 3-2 lead, but Hansel Robles coughs it up. Can't blame this one on Mark Teixeira. Michael Bourne, a 2-run triple, and the Mets fall 5-3. By the end of these Olympics, Carmelo Anthony hopes to be the winningest American men's basketball player in the history of these games, with 3 gold medals. On Wednesday, he became our country's all-time leading Olympic scorer. Carmelo was on fire against Australia, and the U.S. needed every single one of his 31 points because the U.S. trailed by 5 at the half. First time that happened in the Olympics since 2004. U.S. wins 98-88, and Carmelo is the country's all-time leading Olympic scorer. If you love basketball, you can't get enough of it, so news of a new league playing games during the NBA's offseason is welcome. It's called the Champions League, and announced today the first team based here in New York. The Gotham Ballers have big names leading them. Clyde Frazier, team president, Earl the Pearl Monroe, general manager, former Syracuse great and New York Knicks John Wallace, the head coach. The Champions League will play regular season games starting next year, July through August. Playing in those games, NBA players who've just lost a step are transitioning out of the league. The New York City team boosting names already, including Kenyon Martin, Shawn Marion, and Al Harrington.
I miss that competitive void. I'm sure most guys, when they retire, the one thing you miss is just being able to compete.
The talent that's available, I was mesmerized. Guys that I thought were still in the league, they're on this league, they're out of the league. So it's an endless amount of talent that we have.
I'm Samir Kumar, and that's sports. Have a great night.